Right then, welcome back. Sorry I've not been around for a while. I've come to Farlows this week with a friend. He's just down that way. A lot of stuff's been going on while I've not been fishing, this, that and the other, and due to work and other little reasons. But I'm out today and I'm out tomorrow. So I'm doing a 48-hour trip. I'm doing 24 hours at Farlows and I'm going to do another 24 hours on the way home at Linear Fisheries, probably on Oxley's. See if we can catch a late edge or something. But yeah, I'm here at Farlows. So this week, this night is 24 hours. It's pretty much, well, so far it's been a disaster. I've had 4 fish, landed 1, 2 have come off, 3 have come off. 1 actually took me out completely. I've got a rod at the back of my bivvy that needs respooling. That's how bad it was. I am fishing long range. I'm fishing at 85 yards on a clear area. It's very weedy in this section here, around the margins. They're even weed cutting. I'll try and get that on camera for you as well. Big orange boat. It's weed cutting. See, I've had 1, and I've had to change my tactics actually because I was using maggot feeders. And the maggot feeders were a good idea, but the problem is they do get caught up in the weed quite easy, and it makes it even harder to land the fish. It just catches more weed on. So what I went over to, I went onto a 2 ounce lead instead. It's a 2 ounce distance lead. Same again, helicopter rig, like I always do. I find that pulls through the weed a lot easier, and I landed my last fish with this one. This is the one that I was using. Got some changing over in just a second. Obviously, swim feeder, a fake maggot, and a 6-inch uplink. That's what seems to be doing the business. So I got here roughly this morning, probably about 8:30. And when I got here, first thing I did, well, the shop was shut. I didn't get here till about 8:30. I went into the shop, got some bits and bobs that I needed, a bag of boilies for when I go up to Linear. Got some gas. But I went to pay my money to come on here for night. I asked him about the Bream, any Bream coming out, and he says they're coming out quite often. You know, they're on the move. They are moving around a lot. So I thought, wonderful. I thought I'll get myself over on this side. I'm in a real bad swim actually. I'm in a tight swim. My idea was to fish with 3 rods, long range, over better bait. So I've had to fish with 2 rods instead. I'm fishing at range, but it's all weedy. I've raked a bit out. If you've seen, I've got a big rake. It goes on the end of my spom rod. I do have 45-pound breaking strain braid on that particular reel, so it copes with no problem. I'm just swinging it out, dropping it in, and reeling it in. I've got quite a lot of this weed in the candy floss weed and all the stringy weed, everything really. It's all just dumped in the corner, just over here, just behind you, and some in the margins. But it's still quite weedy out there. So it's like a case of once you've hooked them, it's kind of, are they going to stay on? So yeah, it's a bit tricky. But I'm here now anyway. I've had 1 fish. That's the main thing. I mean, everything's just. I mean, before the fish that it caught me with a line as well. With a bit of weed was hanging off the line that we're playing the fish on. That caught on the other line because I'm fishing quite close together. As I'm bringing it in, it's bringing that other line back in with it, so it got a bit of a tangle. So it's just a bit of a pain at the moment, but it's still good fun. So I've got a new bivvy. I've got a few new things I'll be doing reviews on. One is I've got the new Ridge Monkey stoves. I've got a new torch, head torch. Got a new bivvy. Got a new frying pan. I've got a good deal of gas that Eric's angling over on Farlows. I'll talk a bit later on about that on a separate blog. So yeah, all the money I've earned through working, I treat myself to a new Titan. I'll give you a bit more in-depth review on it a bit later on, probably tomorrow when I'm at Linear actually, if the weather's fine. I'll show you how it sets up. It's very easy, very good actually. First impressions, it's very well built, the material's very thick. You know, it's once you're in, it's quite big when you're in, but it's, you know, it's quite short, small and compact. Yeah. do a review on that. So that's pretty much it up to now. I'm fishing over pellets that I've been soaking in molasses, some carp pellet. They're a lighter pellet. I've had them in molasses for the last few days because I've been knowing we're going to come down with a friend. So I've got a bucket full of them. I've got some hemp casters. I haven't put any corn in for a simple reason, because it's quite shallow in places. I didn't want the birds seeing the corn and diving down, picking my rigs up. I've got a couple of pints and I got a few worms and some nice ground bait that I made last night before I came down and reeled off. So it's got a banquet of bait. I've had one fish, probably about £7, but nothing massive. There is some big ones in here. So, right, I'll leave you to it. I'll speak to you all soon. I'm going to try and catch another fish and get these rods back out. Right then, I'll give you a quick run through what baits I'm using and the feed I'm putting out. Hello. It's typical, that, isn't it? Oh, I've got a fish. Good one. Right on cue. Hey, let's hope it keeps away from the other line. Okay, as it's when he's going to pick it up. Always picks it up. Because I'm fishing with my tips quite high because of the weed. I missed it. It's been a bit tricky really, because it's got it, the bastard. Knew it. Because it's been a bit tricky just recently with all this bloody weed and everything else. I feel about fish. Every fish I've had pretty much, if one rod's in, you're alright, but if two of them are in, 6 out of 10 times it's going to catch it. It's just a pain in the arse. But I think we might have got away with this one. I'm even fishing with my reels locked up for that situation because there's so much that bloke's been doing. He's chopping his weed. There has been rafts of weed floating about. Oh, it's fell off. Oh well. Shit happens, doesn't it, I suppose. Oh, there we are. Well, luckily, if you can see that, line clip, I managed to sneak in as I was playing the fish before I started winding in, reeling in. I slipped the line under with my marker where it needs to be, so I can pretty much go straight back out. So that wasn't too bad. We'll get another one in a minute if you're ready. So I'm fishing 80 yards towards that island. Just give it a wallop. Too far to the left. Yes, I was saying before with the weed and what have you, as soon as the fish starts to run, I mean, some of these bream are quite big. They're averaging between 5 and 7 pounds. Obviously, the biggest one was the 715. But what I'm doing, they're getting it because I'm fishing quite close. They're taking the other one out as well because I'm fishing on a tight spot at range. So it's a case of keep everything locked up. It can only go left or right, and I'm hoping when I strike into it I play it to the right, hopefully it sends it left, but it has worked and it hasn't worked. It can be a bit of a pain in the arse, but it's trial and error really. Problem is I'll put the clutch on tonight, so if I catch a carp or anything it will just set the lot. You just got to be careful when you're locked up, I think. I mean, I'm only doing it because of the weed situation. Take 2. Yes. Bobby. That will do. Do. I mean, there is a lot of weed. I'm actually quite shocked how much weed there is. I bet it goes out here 25 yards from the banking. So I spent ages before. It's all down there. I'll show you in a minute. All the weed that I raked out earlier, just so I can make a path. The benefits of fishing with fake maggot in it, you can cast it straight back out. Yeah, all the weed and stuff, it's just under that mat there I kicked before, my mat up top. I brought a load more in and there's a bit down here. Don't know if you can see it, but it does go out. When my rods are pretty much straight on, I've cleared. But the weed kind of goes out to like all the way over there and round. It's a bit of a nightmare really, if I'm truly honest with you. So right then, where we're at, yeah, bait wise I've done 2 things. The only colour I've gone in for is the maggots, because I was using maggot feeders and ground bait feeders, because there's a lot of ducks and stuff on here. Last time I was on, they plague if you put core and if you can see it, they're on it, they're a pain, an absolute pain. So I've gone for quite a dullish. So first lot really is the old faithful hempen caster, pretty much, big bed of that. I brought 2 jars. And secondly, I did these when I was at home. I think I've got another fish. No, maybe not. Is some coarse pellet, and I've just been I've got some water, a bottle of water from the shop. Put a bit of molasses with it. Poured it on, just very slightly, covered them. Left it for an hour or two, and then put neat molasses on it. And that way, for some reason, it seems to soak in a lot better, in my opinion. And you get them like this. So that's pretty much it, really. Now I had some ground bait. What we're using in the feeders. It's just you know, basic ground bait, really. I've been, instead of using feeders, I've kept a bit to one side. I've just been balling it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really. It's quite, you know, it's quite easy. So yeah, it's not a bad place though, if I'm honest. It's a lovely venue. So obviously I brought a couple of pints of red maggots with me. I thought we were going to go to Linear as well, but without my mates going to drive back up tomorrow. So yeah, it's not too bad. Got a bit of water, really. A bit of a tight swim. Melting. A few people have gone down this side. Next to me mate, he's buggered off. The Bream are having it though, that's for sure. I've had quite a few now. So, in fact, I think I am going to have something to eat, I reckon. Personally, I think it's time for a stir fry. Time for a stir fry. So, we'll catch up decent, I'll show you it. If not, I'll update you in the morning. And what have you, but I'm not expecting anything massive unless I'm very lucky. You know what I mean? The average comes between £5 and £7. So, right then, speak to you all soon. Well, boys and girls, there's your weed cutter. I think he's picking up dead weed up now. He's cutting it as well. It's quite a fair machine he's got. It's not something you see on every lake, is it? Yeah. So he's picking weed up. It's a bit like a JCB in some respects, isn't it, with a front loader on it. still on. Oh, it is. So this is a turn up for the books, isn't it? Got one in the net. I've got one on. It's a good one, that one as well. It's quite decent. Towards £8, I reckon. I'll weigh these ones in a minute. Feels only a tiddy. Babby. Got a brace. It's not always this easy, is it? Kind of weird, is that? Right, I'll speak to you all in a minute. This monster, like I said, it came in at well, just short, it's £7.15. It's actually a nice fish, good old warrior, give me a good scrap. At long range, 80 yards, on a helicopter rig, with a couple of maggots and a fake maggot. It's not bad, that is it really? £8, getting bigger. Well, this is the second one of the brace. Probably about £5. It's not massive, but it's better than naught though, innit, I suppose. 2 fish in 2 minutes. Literally, them rods only been out a couple of minutes a piece and they were away. So, happy days. Let's get this one put back. Right chaps, it's give you a quick update. It's kind of gone a bit quiet. It's 4:20. Have you just seen, I've just put a little more bait out. See if that can trigger another feeding response. That's what I did earlier on this morning. It seemed to work. I think they've cleared me out because the slicks have stopped, so I've put more bait out. So I'm fishing, there's a bit where I'm in spomming to, you'll see an island. That's pretty much where I'm aiming really. Just to the left and in the middle. So, yeah. It's looking a bit. The wind's changed direction. It was blowing across here earlier this morning. So let's see if we can catch another one or two. Yeah. Knacker, I've been nodding off for the last half hour to keep about 4 hours sleep last night, and then came down with my mate today. That's a long drive, and you sat there doing no, it's bloody hard work, and it just sat there whistling past cars and going down the motorway, and it's rather boring. So, oh dear me. It's been a change of plan as well for tomorrow. We was hoping to go to Linear for a night, but my mates wanted back at home, so we can't really make it. So we're staying here till about dinner time, I think, tomorrow. And before we go, we're gonna have a look around the shop. I'll take my camera in so you can have a look around the shop and everything else. It's a good shop actually. It's full of stuff. It's not half empty. It's all full of stuff. Plenty of stocking. So, yep. That's pretty much it really for the time being. You know, I'll keep updating you through the night. I mean, I'll probably fish through the night, most of it anyway, and have a few hours skip in the morning before my mate decides to set off back. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that 7.15. Got another couple of 6s and another 7. I lost a few, you know, because of the dready bloody weed here, but I've raked it all out. Made a nice little channel so we can get the fish in easier and better. So, right, speak to you all soon. Oh, good morning. It's just gone 6:30. I didn't fish last night, if I'm truly honest with you. I was too tired. I fished till about 11 maybe, half 10, 11, and then got my head down, I got up this morning at 5. I was doing a bit of pottering about and what have you, getting my rigs ready. I got some spawn mix out, and then just recasted now. So any time now, I reckon them rods will probably go. Have to see. Oh, dearie me. Long range fishing, it takes it out of you without spamming, and my arms are killing. Absolutely knackered. Absolutely knackered. That's it. New beer this morning, woke up no condensation, which was quite good. Not a bad little bivvy that actually. Yeah, I'll be going on about 9 o'clock I reckon. A few things to sort out, I've got a few more reviews to do. And then pack everything up and go, probably about 9, get showered, changed, go into the shop, buy some more bits and bobs, and go home on the old 240 mile an hour, well, 240 mile trip. Listen to my mates singing and driving as we're going along. So that should be fun. Not been a bad session, I've had quite a few bream, yeah, it's nothing massive. Biggest one was that 715, sorry. Rest of them have been averaging between 5 and 7, so it's better than an alternate. It's just to get out of the house for, I was hoping for 48 hours, but it's looking like it's 24. So yeah. Right, I'll have a quick sit down and I'll speak to you all very soon. Well, that's me done now, I think. I'm going to be off by 9, it's about 8 o'clock now I think, or just after, or just before, I'm not too sure. So I'm going to get everything sorted, packed up, cleaned down. I've only got my bivvy to put away, my bed chair, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is done. So thanks for watching. See, I've done a few reviews for you, hope they're helpful. I will be back out shortly, I'm hoping. I will be back on the river I reckon, doing a bit of chub fishing and trotting this winter, this autumn. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. There's nothing else really to say. I've had a good few bream. I've not got them all on video for you because it's just, you know, sometimes been one a chuck. They have been quite prolific of the bream. Nothing massive. 715 were biggest. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna get everything dry. I'm hoping to see you again on the bank very soon. Touch wood. So I'll see if my mate's nearly ready, and we're getting his van loaded up, and we're gonna drive us on home. See how we get on. So yeah, thanks for watching again. I'll see you all soon.